I'm going to take you guys on the walk that I would normally do on the way to the center.
Okay.
And on the way back will come a different way.
You walk a really fast pace.
Yeah. Yes,
Have you always been that way?
I've always been that way.
Ooh.
Yes, yeah. We may perhaps never walked before, Josh, but
I think we've walked. I just forgot.
there it is, 505.
Sarah and I are standing at 505 Georgia Street. It's a 2-story building where NXIVM's coaching sessions were held. We've walked for 20 minutes from her condo to where she used to work. This was the heart of Sarah's NXIVM community and her life.
Oh my God, I just hate it here.
Sarah came here with a small group of former members to shut the place down.
One is that we all came in and packed up the center, like took out all the ESP stuff, put it in a box. There was this huge executive success poster board that we got for one of our first like personal development fairs we went to, where we had like a booth. So this huge executive success board with our pictures on it, and we took turns holding it and like shit kicking it, like holding this thing and just fucking ripping into it and tearing it apart, like primal screaming and just crying and kicking and swearing. We all took turns with that. It was amazingly cathartic. Fuck you, keep it. I'm gonna film this, and I want to make sure that everything's documented, that I'm doing the right thing. I'm passing over everything that you guys need to run the Vancouver Center. I'm trying to step away and do what is right. And I know you think it's a good thing. It's very, very fucking serious. It's human trafficking, and it's getting women to commit and be under a vow to get closer and closer and closer to sex with Keith. Do not enroll anyone else into this. It is illegal, unethical, immoral. You are fucking yourselves. Do you understand? I understand what you're saying. I know you're going to tell all that to Lauren and Keith and whoever. I'm officially off the sidelines. It's not okay for me to just be silent. Okay? Don't say I didn't warn you. I've always had your back. It's all out in the open.
No, we told everyone to settle.
Photos will be released. I don't give a shit. Everyone can see it.
Sarah made arrangements with Claire Bronfman to hand over materials that belonged to NXIVM. There were bags of sashes and binders full of ESP curriculum. There were reams of paperwork. But there was one thing she didn't want to turn over.
The student files had everyone's personal information, their credit card information, their addresses, their phone numbers, and then their intake form. And their intake form had very personal information, starting with, benign things like what are your goals? Why are you coming here? And then it would say, what's your worst moment in your life and what's your worst decision? It could be, think of the worst thing you've ever done and not wanting someone to read that.
Claire went to the Vancouver police. One of her complaints was that by holding back those files, Sarah had committed theft. Do you remember that day? Mm-hmm. Did you get a call from the police?
Yes. I got a call from an investigator. He told me what the charges were for fraud, mischief, and theft, and that Claire had come and given them evidence to this. And, my first thought was like, I'm happy to come in and tell you everything because I know that I'm in the right and that she's in the wrong, and that this is what she does. This is what they do to discredit and silence witnesses and whistleblowers, because this is their playbook, right? So I remember, in one hand, not taking it very seriously, and the same token, being like, oh my God, here we go. This is serious.
Because you know that this has happened to others before you.
Yeah, and then that's kind of been my take this whole time. Like, okay, they're gonna sue me, or drag me through the legal system, or drain me financially, and then at the same time going, fucking bring it on. And so I decided to just blow it up.